I'm Jason Wasser. I'm the owner of Xocolatl chocolates. What we do here is we try to make unique and artistic looking chocolate. The idea is to make it look too pretty to eat, but make it taste too good not to. My first time ever trying to do something like this was, I was trying to, create a gift for my grandmother's birthday. I didn't know what I was doing. It was a disaster, epic failure. I wanted to figure out how this works. I tried something, it didn't work, I want to know why. And so I started to do some research on the early origins and where chocolate came from. And basically, the cocoa tree is indigenous to Central America. The Aztecs and the Mayans, what they would do is they would take those beans and grind them up into a paste and make a drink out of it. And they would kind of make it into a hot chocolate, not like what we have today. It would have been very bitter. So the word xocolatl is the Mayan word for chocolate. Basically two words. The first word, xoco, means bitter, and then latl means water. So it means bitter water, because they didn't have chocolate the way that we have chocolate now, but that was their chocolate back then. So that's the word in Mayan for chocolate, is xocolatl. All of our recipes don't use anything artificial. I guess you can say that's one thing that maybe makes me stand out from some of the other people, is I don't want to use anything that's artificial. Now we add our strawberries. I make sure that we use the absolute best. Try to come up with something completely unique. And it's really hard to do in the chocolate business. I had a couple ideas. I'm like, all right, I don't think I've ever seen, and I've scoured the internet, I don't think I've seen anybody make this flavor. So I went with that, and then sure enough, a month later, I'm like, some woman in Kansas has done that. I wanted to do chocolate that did have the color, because it allows me different ways to paint chocolate. I try to use a different technique for every molded chocolate that we have. Like, I try not to paint one chocolate the same as another one. So that's the idea, is I'm trying to figure out how can I paint something that hasn't been done before. And those are ready for the show.